a 2008 Lexus ES350. Now, had the GPS, and the GPS had the heater controls and everything else. And I tried Crutchfield and a couple other places to replace it. It's a no-go. The original unit was old. Lexus isn't supporting it anymore. And the roads are changing around here fast. Haven't updated in a couple of years. It's pretty much useless. So, looking on eBay, and I found that eBay had a few of these. And one made in China and one made in Hong Kong. Hong Kong was a little more expensive. I picked the one from Hong Kong. Generally a little bit better quality. And when you open the box, it doesn't smell as bad. And I put it in. It was fairly easy to put in. What was hard putting in was the backup camera. And the backup camera, once I got it going, very clear, and it got the moving lines, trajectory lines, so that's nice. And let me show you the installation. I was able to get the camera in place of the original one. Took some doing. It took me all day. Had to make brackets and everything else, but got it done. And if you go for one of these things, it comes with no instructions. And the programming, to me, is totally incomprehensible. They have a number to go to WeChat, which I never got going. WeChat. There's two of them. It was hard to get onto the phone. But once I finally got through to them, they were pretty good. They came back the next day with what was wrong. First problem I had was, turned it on, air conditioner came on. Okay, press the AC button, press the off button, it wouldn't come on again. Okay, I emailed to those people, they came back, okay, it was a setting that was wrong. And I had tried that setting, and what they didn't say in the instructions, which are non-existent, is that you have to completely reboot after you change the setting. So once I did that, then the AC and the air conditioning, they all worked good. Had one glitch, the whole screen went blank just today, but after turning the car off and turning it on again, it worked. And it's got all sorts of buttons to push, and I don't know, the screen was split into 3 sections. I don't know. I don't know how to use it yet. My wife's been figuring it out. And it has the radio. The radio sounds pretty good. Reception is pretty good. The Bluetooth, it hooks directly to the phone. And the navigation, you don't push that button for navigation. You got to go over to apps and push it a couple times, and you go to Z-Links, and pretty soon it will come up. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Probably never will. and it does wired mirroring, and it does all sorts of stuff that I can't figure out. But to me, the Android stuff is incomprehensible. Without a computer friend working on it and showing my wife how to work it, I was at a total loss. And there's different ways you move on the screen that does things, and overall, if you have one of these Lexuses, it's time to buy one of these, because the GPS, the original, they're just useless anymore. It's a dinosaur. The worst part about them things is you had to stop the car and put it in park before you could put anything into the GPS, and it drove me crazy. But this, you can do it on the fly, and I don't know. Like I said, I can't figure the thing out yet. It's got buttons all over the place to push. Some does stuff, some doesn't. But overall, the radio works very good. That's what I'm mainly interested in. And you get the screen here with the speedometer on it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Speedometer and tachometer, and that was another problem, getting it into miles per hour. Had to find the place in the settings. You go to settings and you hit buttons, and you gotta get somebody that knows computers to do it. I'm not good at it. But anyway, it's a highly recommended edition. Oh, and the steering wheel controls, they work. Everything's hooked up, everything works. It took a while, but like I say, a few minutes, I had it in. 3 days later, I had it working with a lot of help. Oh, that's another thing. This thing shattered when I took it out. I got another one on eBay for $30. But very much worth it. Now it's new, should last a while. And that's about it. Highly recommended. I don't know how the one out of China works. It's a little bit cheaper, and maybe it's worth it to you. To me, this one, there's no name brand or anything. It came from eBay, and came DHS Express. Took a while to get here, but it came in one piece. Was packed real weird. Ton of tape on the box. They just kept wrapping tape around the box, but inside they had it packed real well in foam. Came through okay. And for mounting it, I wound up just sticking it in there. It's not screwed in. The screw holes didn't line up, but it don't seem to be going anywhere. And it works, and everybody's happy. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe. Push that button, whatever we want to do. I don't make any money off this at all, so don't worry about that. And probably not too many people are going to look at the thing, because not all that many people with ES350s that go changing their radios. They just buy a new one. Just buy a new ES350 when they're ready, or something even more expensive. Well, anyway, like and subscribe. I'm out.